Hi everybody, Mr. E from Art with Mr. E, and today we're going to be looking at Crayola's Take Note, felt tip pens, color changing pens, and erasable highlighters. I recently participated in a webinar for Crayola, and as a thank you, they gave me some great products to try out, and I am so excited about this. I love testing new products. So the first thing we're going to look at is the Take Note felt tip pens. So they are a very sturdy construction. They are not perfectly round, so you won't have any issues with them rolling off. In their design, they have kind of a ledge so that the cap cannot be pushed too far, which would of course damage a felt tip. And here are the colors in what I received. Some beautiful colors. So let's test them out. It is a beautiful line that it creates. Now, when you have a felt tip that makes a line so perfect and so pretty, usually that means that it is pretty hard. A young artist could damage it by pushing too hard, but older artists and grown-ups, you all, I'm sure, will be able to handle it just fine. But it's a beautiful color. The line quality is beautiful. That's kind of exciting. That is the irresistible. It's purple. Here is a deep blue, kind of almost an indigo type color. It's very pretty. But you can see all of them have that beautiful line quality. I don't see bleeding happening at all. Sometimes some felt tip markers will bleed. I'm not seeing that at all. That is like a cherry red color, very beautiful. I think that was called Valentine. I think that's what they called it. It's a great name. I love this color. It's really beautiful. Kind of looks like a turquoise on the paper. Very pretty. And then my favorite color, green. It's kind of interesting. I love this color. It's beautiful. It's a little lighter than what the packaging is. That's not a problem. It doesn't bother me one bit. But I just wanted to let you know, it is a little bit lighter. It's gorgeous though. I actually like that color even better. Now these are water-based, so, sorry, spit test. You're gonna get some bleeding that happens. This would be a great product to use in an art journal, or if you do the planner journals. But if you are using it, keep in mind that if you have any water come in contact with it, the colors will bleed. It is washable, so that's just to be expected. The next thing that we're going to try is the color changing pens. Now, oh my goodness. I'm just going to show you all of them at once. Look at the packaging on this. I love that. Look how pretty that is. The container that this is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Great job, Crayola, on packaging. So, this is a color changer. And it is a very fine tip. Beautiful color. So the opposite end has the other part, it is like a marker tip. So I'm going to run this over, and there's some kind of something in the formula that when you run it over the one color, it changes it. It's really cool. It's very pretty. Now, I could see this being great in journaling, planner journals, note-taking. If you're a note-taker during meetings or whatever that you're doing, I could see this being very beneficial. I do think it would be less effective in like an art journaling. And it'd be great for doing lines and such, but it's a very fine point. Great for lettering, great for writing, no doubt about that. But you're not going to be able to get thicker lines. All right? That it's not a criticism, it's just an observation. They're beautiful. They work great. But if you were buying it for an art journal, just be aware that the point of the marker or the pen is very thin. And the last color, purple. Ooh, that's a dramatic change right there. That's cool. And they're groovy. I dig them. I don't know if I would use them in my artwork, but in my note-taking, for sure. No doubt about it. Now, moving on to highlighters. So they have a beautiful array of colors. Now, these are erasable highlighters. And it's kind of the same idea as the color change, where it has, it has one end with the color, and then one end, and that's the eraser. All right, great colors, really pretty. The tip of this highlighter is a chisel tip, which is nice. It's a pretty color. It's a little dark for me for a highlighter. I like to be able to see through my highlighters so I can see what I actually wrote. But it's a beautiful color. And it is still wet, and I did put a couple layers over top of each other. So that may be impacting it. Not going to criticize, just acknowledging. Is that not crazy? So whatever is in this, it does some kind of chemical wizardry, and the highlighter disappears. Like, that is crazy cool. I guess that would be good if you like messed up in your highlighting of notes. I don't know. I just think it's super fun to play. I mean, that's crazy. Now, this is a very pale orange, but I'm not mad at that. Not at all. I like my highlighters to be light so that I can see through them. But look at that. It's magic. Crayola, I don't know how you do it, but I think it is pretty cool. Oop, that marker wanted to come back and visit us. So here is a pink. It's very pretty pink. Pretty standard pink for highlighters. I like it. Wow. I guess if you're taking notes and you highlighted something that you thought was important, and then the professor said, oh, by the way, that's not going to be on the test. Well, erase it. I guess that would work. But I kind of think it's fun just to do these little blotches and then go into them and create designs and patterns. This is almost a periwinkle. It's really a pretty color. I don't know if I've ever seen a highlighter that was that color before. It's beautiful. I mean, look at that. That is amazing. It pulls that color up like nobody's business. Or makes it go to another dimension. I don't know what it does, but it's gone. Gorgeous. We've got 2 more to test. Beautiful little color here. Ooh, pretty. That's amazing. There are times that I get products that I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. And I don't know how I'm going to use them at the time being, but I know that I will figure it out because I'm so enamored with the actual product. This is great. These are really cool. I mean, that is crazy. So cool. All right, guys, that is all. These are the Take Note by Crayola felt tip pen, color change pen, and erasable highlighters. I think that they are pretty amazing. If you are into journaling or planner journals, by all means, go get these products because they are really awesome. The colors are beautiful. The quality of line is gorgeous. What they say they do, they do. So check them out. Good job, Crayola. Thumbs up. Bye, everyone.